So hard, motherfuckers wanna find me.
What's up, guys? Just Money Ho. Don't forget the Ho. Bringing the latest war recap. Been offline for a little while. Iz was kind of taking over, doing some things. Big things popping. Little Iz is dropping. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But we just had a nice war matchup against a really good clan, level 10. They were really, really nice guys. Went and spoke with them afterwards. dAkillers. We were really stoked to pull this one out because they're probably the most legit clan we've faced in a long time, outside of the cheaters that we have lost to. Road 2.0 was one that we played a long time ago, but I don't remember even what happened back then. That was well before things were happening. But all the changes post update, Town Hall 9's clearly become harder to 3-star. You could see just a lot more 2-stars these days. The Iz base held up I think 6 times this war, which is crazy because it has no expos. So maybe 8.5 isn't quite dead yet. But we were just able to pull in the win, get a few more 3-stars than they did, and we'll kind of get through most of these attacks. Actually, we got 7 or 8 attacks to get through, so let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Starting out with the Lady Gift. Nice drag loon. These loons just demolish this base. Nice funnel. Nice funnel as always. Gift knows what she's doing here. Coming in from 3 o'clock. She drops first drags on the bottom. You can see how much time this takes. It only takes 1:30 to get through this base with drags, which is pretty great. Pretty compact little base. But pretty standard zap quake on the far AD that's across from the town hall and all the high hit point buildings. Using a king on the bottom to help set up that funnel. Just sprinkles the drags in here, taking out those outer camps and a few more up top, just to again create that funnel. Rages on top for the CC, try and get those drags to kill that CC drag, but they eventually swarm it. And here come the loons with that haste and that rage, and they just go straight in at those 2 ADs and barely even get touched. And just like that, this one's already over. I mean, look at all those loons still up, bunch of drags, and the loons are just flying up towards those last defenses already. Just a really nice drag loon attack on a nice little compact base, which is exactly what you would want to be looking for when you're doing drag loon. Those big spread bases, they can be good for drag loon, but especially with the time reduction, again, it is a lot harder to make sure that your drags fly all the way across the map and clear everything in time. So Gift, great 3-star, nicely done. Next up is Havoc, doing what Havoc does best. I'm just going to touch on Havoc real quick. This guy, last season, had 71 war stars. The next best person, as far as war stars, was Greg with 37. So 71 war stars, dude, that's just ridiculous. 84 war stars is possible, and that's if you participate in every single war. I have no idea if Havoc did that or not, but clearly whatever Havoc's doing is right, and you guys take notes on this one. Starts with the lure up top, dealing with the CC early. Brings a witch and some wizards in that CC down there and a barb or 2. Poisons the drag, gets the poison out in front of that loon, so if the loon crosses over the poison, it'll definitely get taken care of. 2 witches, a couple of whiz, and there goes the CC. Now we can go in with those hogs. Just great surgical hog deployment here. Using the king to, I guess, just take some fire for the cover for the hogs, but literally just drops hogs all the way around the base, 2 or 3 on each defense, pops the heels in the center where he thinks that the giant bombs are going to be, and all of the hogs just collapse in. starts from the bottom with the hogs, which is nice to let the witches stay alive so that you get full value from your CC troops that you bring. And again, this base is just completely demolished. Some hogs flying, no big deal though. Little swag poison on the king, which I really like, just to keep those few more hogs up and alive. And he still has 3 whiz for these corner huts. Couple archers, 4 barbs left. I mean, just a demolition, just a wrecking of this base. Just killing it, Havoc. I've been taking notes, playing on Dude. Although Dude's a little bit unfair, hogging Town Hall 8s because I've got the troop advantage and the CC advantage. So I don't think my hog attacks are nearly as good as yours, but just fantastic job. Swag King ability, didn't even need it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Next up, Noah on base number 12. GoVaHo. Valks are just so strong now. This attack was really nice. Didn't know Noah had this in him. Clearly been practicing with the Valks on the side. Hasn't been sharing replays. Share some more replays, man. Show us what you're working with. Gets the Quake to open the base up a little bit. Probably could have accomplished that with the jump, but it's okay. If you want to use the Quakes, I don't really have a problem with it on this one. We got 3 stars, so. A bunch of whiz behind, nice spread. Staggers those wall breakers in there. Gets the golems going in. Loses a lot of those whiz to the outside there, but does the funnel job perfectly. And look at all those Valks coming in. Lava in the air. Doesn't end up being much of a problem. And a little haste. I'm not sure what the theory is behind the haste, but look how fast those Valks and everyone takes down that town hall. I mean, it was like 2 seconds. It literally just so fast. I guess the haste just helps them move through the base just faster because the Valks have to travel a little bit farther before they start attacking a building, since they like to get in between buildings. Always trying to get the advantageous position and swing at multiple defenses at once or multiple buildings at once. So you can see the AQs over there behind the golem, which is perfect, just doing damage, and 1,000 Valks still alive. Couple pups in the air, you know. Maybe if you had a poison, could deal with those, but it seems like the haste really did their job. And you can see how much damage the Valks have done. Up with that king, they still have a ton of Valks alive, and they just go in here and just swipe, 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 all gone. Just murking them. I got to get more practice with Valks. Got to get my Valk levels up because I think I have level 2 Valks. So they were pretty much, I wouldn't say they were worthless pre-update, but they definitely were not. I mean, they buffed them because they were the least used troop, I think I read, in Clash of Clans. So I have a feeling they're about to become the most used troop in Clash of Clans. You'll see, I mean, 4 or 5 of our attacks in this war, the 3-star attacks on Town Hall 9s were including Valks. So that says something about it. I mean, they might knock them down a little bit just because it's they're so OP at this point. But just a solid attack, Noah. Really good job. Keep up the good work. This is what helps us win wars against level 10 clans, especially good war clans. I mean, this was a good clan that we faced. Really good base layouts. They knew what they were doing. Definite shout out to dAkillers there. Babu staking his claim with little GoVaHo action. Been working hard on these Babu. Really, really nice job. Finally starting to figure it out and get it down, I think. 2 Gauls going in, whiz behind. Good old little kill squad action going in for the Queen and the CC. Nice staggering of wall breakers. You want to make sure that the wall breakers are going to get in there when they're not going to get splashed by a mortar or a whiz tower. Golems are going in, dropping the poison on the lava. King goes up for that corner hut. He comes back down. Doesn't just stay up there all attack. Some more whiz coming in just to deal with this lava. The lavas are really annoying at Town Hall 9. I forgot how annoying they are, especially because of the time reduction. It's taking so much longer for the Archer Queen to deal with them, especially on Queen walks. I mean, I got 99% 2-star on one of their bases because of the lava just took took a little bit of my time for my queen, and I couldn't do enough damage. But everything dealt with except for those lava pups, but you got Wiz going in, and then just a huge line of hogs from the right-hand side. Everything's cleared up top, so you know they're going to move from the right to the left of this base, and you can just drop heals accordingly. Good heal placement on that first one, dropping the BK ability over there, and just look at all those hogs. They're just moving through this base. Really, really nice. It's great idea to keep the pathing of the hogs all together and be able to maximize the heals. Got a swag heal left, and still look at all those hogs that are alive. I mean, it's probably 20 hogs still alive. Basically just makes it a no problem attack. Really nice job, Babu. Keep up the good work, man. It's going to be a consistent thing for you sooner than you know. Just keep building. And hog parade. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Woo. Well done. Next up, RC, Rob Carr. He's fucking with the team. Smash it twice on Sundays. Coming in with the, guess what, GoVaHo. Dropping the Gauls. Going in and make sure you take out that Archer Queen and that Clan Castle. Super important. The funnel is so super important with Valks, obviously, because you have to get the Valks to go inside the base. If they don't go in the core, your attack is really going to be messed up. Here comes the CC. Couple loons and a drag. Nice poison drop. Perfect. The loons have to go all the way across that, and poison's just going to take care of them. The drag starts getting hit. The Archer Queen doing work. That level 22 Queen really helping out. And the Valks are in there with the King, just doing work on that Town Hall, doing a little bit of damage in the core. And then here comes the hog attack. Some nice little surgical deployment starting on the left. Yeah, he's kind of created the way that the pathing is going to go. Again, you take out one chunk of the base. There's exposing that double giant bomb. That's why you do surgical, so you don't lose your entire stream of hogs all at once. If you know where the double giant bombs are, that's obviously really helpful. But right here, he keeps just throwing a few more hogs in. Got the heals. One more level 6 heal left, and you can just tell that this one's going to be a 3-star at this point. The only thing that would have hurt him was right there on the left if he had hit that double giant bomb, but didn't end up happening. And these hogs go in for the win. Your girl IGGY would be down with it. Great attack, big 3-star on Town Hall 9 for us. Super important. Got to get those 3 stars and the little swag heal. Love it. Great attack, man. Next up, this was a really nice attack late in the game last night. After I had failed on my 3-star attempt, Tep comes in, is too late. Tepski, Wilson, Baguette, you call him whatever you want. Coming in, guess what? GoVaHo. Came up with a great little plan here to open the base up with the Quakes, and using the hogs on the outside once the core was all kind of smashed through. Just great plan, great execution. This is how 3-stars should look. I like this base layout too. It took us a little bit to figure it out when we were talking about it, but just a great job. Golem's going in, Wiz, Queen, a level 30 Queen. Congrats on that. Nice landmark. And a little rage just to deal with the CC troops. Didn't bring a poison. And here come the Valks raging through. They go straight into the core. And here come the hogs on the side. Now, this is exactly what you want because you got the Valks going in the center. They start taking out those central defenses, and then the hogs kind of work their way up around the side instead of having to track through the center there, which is generally where the double giant bomb placement was or would be. You can see where the Teslas, where the double giant bombs are because you can see where they exploded in the center, but that's kind of what Tep was thinking, and just look at all these hogs and Valks still alive. Hogs doing the rest of the damage. Valks are just going to be there for cleanup, basically. And the Hogs just worked their way around in a U, basically, just defense to defense to defense. Just a really, really nice attack. This one would, really, really put a nice gap between us and the other team, which really, really helped. Fast forward it. These Valks up top just, I think that they have enough, or was it the Queen that works her way over and finishes the job? I don't remember exactly. Looks like some Valks. Yeah, I thought it was the Valks. Valks still have pretty high hit points. They used to have more hit points than a Giant, I think, but their attacks. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Lost you there for a second. That's what happens when you play on a phone. Sometimes you get a phone call. So, anyways, what I was saying with the Valks, they used to weigh more than a Giant, but now that they weigh less, the attack rate just is so high. I mean, it really has made them just so dangerous. Anyways, a couple more attacks for you. Lena Pup looking for a biscuit with another GoVaHo. GoVaHo, I don't know, man. Just is the future of the game right now. It seems like no air attacks are working. Everything is just based on Valks and Hogs. So we'll keep using it. Same thing we've been looking at. Nice little funnel. Gets those Valks in there a little earlier than the other ones. That jump placement is perfect. Right in between the walls. Right where you need it to be in the center. Good poison placement. The Valks are taking some heat, but the heal drop ends up saving. Doesn't end up saving any of them. Just kidding. The Valks there's a Valks up top. You got the Queen working on the CC, and the Hogs start coming in from the left hand side. The Hogs really are a big part of this attack. I mean, doing just a mass Valk, obviously it worked for Noah, but I think that having Hogs to sprinkle in on the backside is definitely a good idea no matter what. Hogs really just take care of defenses and surrounding point defenses on the outside really fast, so you can protect your Valks in the core a little bit. Just once the cannons and the arch towers lock onto a golem, just put 2 Hogs on them. Even 1 Hog, I mean, as long as it doesn't hit a spring trap or anything, then it'll stay up and it should do a lot of damage to that defense pretty quick, and then you've got one more defense down that you don't have to worry about. So, I think 6 to 8 Hogs minimum, just to work on a few defenses and kind of help you out on the back end. But as you can see, neither hero ability was needed yet. Time got pretty close on this one, I think. Queen's kind of been, or Lena and Queen's kind of been screwed on time these days, but that's the story of everyone. The Queen is always banging on walls too, so it was nice to see her not totally screw him over this one and do a little bit of work at the end. Very nice 3-star, Town Hall 9 3-star. And last but not least, before that, we'll look at just the percentages on these bases real quick. 98%, that was my fault. 90% from Lena. 87%. 58%, which is fine, and 98%. So you can see that with a few more seconds that these are 3-stars, and that's why I think Supercell took it back down to 30 seconds really, is because it makes it a lot more challenging to get a 3-star. The 30 seconds addition was just too much at Town Hall 9, I think. And, Town Hall 10, you weren't seeing a huge amount of 3-stars anyways, but I think with Valks now being super OP, we'll probably start seeing some more. This really nice high percentage 2-star Queen, just flawless execution here. Started, looked at it, saw that he could do a little bit of a funnel by using a Queen walk to take out the top right portion of this base and then bring the rest of the troops in at the top, and then they all funneled down that left, from 12 down to 9 down that core column and just kind of start wrapping around. Probably could have been a 3-star had we had more attacks and seen just kind of exactly what was in the base. I'm sure Queen probably could have catered to it, but high percentage 2-star, 87%. It's really nice for a first hit. First hit 2 stars on Town Hall 10s and 11s, obviously nice. And first hit 3 stars anytime, amazing. And there was a lot of that this war, which was pretty impressive. Those attacks, Tep and Noah and Lena's attack, those are all first hit 3 stars, which it's tough to accomplish. A lot harder than if you have knowledge of the base. So really, really nice job. Create the funnel here. Golems, Wiz, P.E.K.K.A. all going in. The King, Grand Warden, and dropping a raid, dropping a jump to get into that Town Hall and that Inferno compartment. Drops 1 heal. What's up, Miguel? I'm sorry, not a heal. It drops 1 freeze on the Inferno, and just holding off on the Warden ability for now. But Town Hall goes down, and you can tell that this is clearly going to be a 3-star. Nice has a few healers up still, just kind of in the core there. Really hoping that other Inferno would have gone down a little bit faster, and maybe that some of those golems would have tracked back the other way, but picks up another max golem over there on the left with that entry in the corner, which was nice. The Queen kind of tails around behind it. Unfortunately, the King is just banging on the wall in there and doesn't really join up with the rest of the party again. Probably would have helped a little bit being behind, but the Queen and the Warden just doing some work behind this golem. Wiz got a couple of minions just to pick up extra percentage points. Always good to have a few back-end troops. Double Giant Bomb hurting the Warden. Not that the Warden does much on the attacking end, but more is that big cloak ability that really helps. And the Queen just getting a few last buildings down right here, and just a really nice high percentage 2-star, helping us get just another leg ahead of the other team. So that's it for this war. Again, really good job from everyone. It was just a great war, really fun. Again, nice and nice shout out to dAkillers. Awesome guys over there. Nice chatting with you this morning. And see you guys again soon.